Today we're going to be looking at using Pythagoras to identify the shorter side in a triangle. So to label a right angle triangle, we know that C is the hypotenuse, the longest side. And we know that A and B, our shorter sides, are interchangeable. We're going to go through two examples. The hypotenuse and one other side of a right angle triangle are 450 centimetres and 3.4 metres respectively. Find the length of the third side in centimetres, correct to the nearest whole number. So I'm going to start by drawing our diagram. And I know that our hypotenuse, C, is 450 centimetres. I know that the other side is 3.4 metres. So I'm going to multiply that by 100 to convert it to centimetres. Now they are in the same unit. And I'm going to label that side A. The unknown side, which we usually call X, I'm going to call B, because I like to do the B square rule. The B square rule is B square equals C square, take A square. B square equals 450 squared, take 350 squared. I did this by substitution. 450 squared is 202,500 and 350 squared is 122,500. I then subtract those two answers and I get 80,000. Because I only want B and not B square, I need to square root that number. And the square root of 80,000 is 282.84. It says to round to the nearest whole number, therefore B is 283 centimetres. Next question. A ladder that is 4.5 metres long leans up against a vertical wall. The foot of the ladder is 1.2 metres from the wall. How far up the wall does the ladder reach? We're going to answer this in one decimal place. Again, starting with a diagram. We know that it is 4.5 metres long, calling that C, and we know that the foot of the ladder is 1.2 metres from the wall. We're going to label that A. So we're going to be finding X using our B square rule. B square equals C squared minus A square, which equals 4.5 squared subtract 1.2 squared. We're then going to go through and identify those square numbers. 4.5 squared is 20.25 and 1.2 squared is 1.44. If I subtract those two numbers, the answer is 18.81. I then square root because I only want 1b. And the square root of 18.81 is 4.34 metres. To one decimal place is 4.3. And that is how you use Pythagoras to calculate the shorter side of a right angle triangle.